What is the best class in Roblox Critical Strike? Well, today, we're going to find out. Let's get right into it. Hello, and welcome. Before the video starts, I would like to say a huge thanks to everyone who watched my previous video. It already has like 200 views, which is the best any of my videos has done in a long time. Anyways, today we're going to discuss and find out what the best class in Roblox Critical Strike really is. To do this, we need to first define what best actually means. So for the sake of simplicity, and for the sake of this video, we will say that the best class is the class that can do the most damage, the fastest, without dying or really taking a lot of damage itself. Also, the amount of practice needed for the class is not relevant. And we will be judging the classes in today's video only in regards to their use in elimination rounds, since elimination is the most common game mode. So, just like the worst classes video, I have prepared a list of some classes that I think could be the best in the game. And there's only 4 classes this time around, so let's rattle them off. Illusionist, Warrior, Samurai, and Dancer. These 4 classes have been chosen because I always see people going absolutely ham with them, and the most experienced players wipe out entire servers. So let's go ahead and quickly review each class. Starting with the Illusionist. I'm pretty sure that most of you either haven't heard of this class, or simply think that it sucks, but if you know how to use it, it's actually one of the best classes in the game. Also, this footage has been provided by my friend Lucrativic, link in the description. So what makes Illusionist so good is the fact that it can combo someone straight into the underworld. Seriously, if you mash the right buttons and have good aim, the Illusionist is seriously amazing. Now, I would love to elaborate a lot more on it, but I'm really not very experienced, so if you would like to learn a lot more about the Illusionist, check the link in the description and at the top right of your screen. So now, let's move on to a class that I am a bit more familiar with, the Warrior. Now, the Warrior class is really good for beginners. It has huge combo and damage potential, as well as a healthy dose of versatility. It can do damage from fairly far away, and it becomes an absolute beast up close. Also, since Warrior is a decently quick class, people will have to actually fight, and can't really run away. And the reason that Warrior is on the list for best class in Critical Strike is because once you master the combos and the F move, the Warrior is just able to do damage and damage and damage over and over again. It's a really powerful class, but can it stack up against our next 2 classes? The Samurai. Arguably one of the most overpowered classes, it requires extreme skill and knowledge, or else your moves become useless. Samurai is in the running for best class in Critical Strike because it can be so rewarding when you properly time each move and gracefully murder your opponent. But seriously, the Samurai is able to outlast opponents with clever mobility moves, and once it jumps in, it can deal a lot of damage in a pretty large area. But now it comes down to one of the best classes in the game. Maybe even the best class in the game. Hint hint, the Dancer. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Dancer is extremely overpowered and agile. Once a Dancer gets a few stacks of combo on you, it's basically impossible to not die. The Dancer not only does a lot of damage, but it does that damage really quickly. And just like with Samurai, if you can balance the moves and optimize your cooldown times, you're going to be able to kick basically everyone's butt. I myself am not that great at Dancer, so I can't elaborate on it very much, but I've gone against enough Dancers to confidently say that Dancer is the best class in Critical Strike. Yep, it's the Dancer, and I didn't come to this conclusion by myself. A dear friend of mine, Lucrativic, the same guy from a few minutes ago, conversed with me, and even though he mains Illusionist, a super fantastic class, the Dancer is simply better. It's not only ridiculously fast, but is able to do extreme amounts of damage very quickly. And for those 2 reasons, the Dancer is officially the best class in Roblox Critical Strike. So yeah, you may, or may not, be surprised at the fact that Dancer is the best class. But if you have any thoughts, please make sure to let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to use code CHOTUS at redragonshop.com for 5% off your next order. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.